Chat. I've been wanting to play a little bit of baseball for a while now, and yeah, let's get right into it. They want to play with our pitcher for a while, and then maybe, just maybe, I'll probably play with my um, center fielder or something like that. But we'll just play with our first base for now. I mean, excuse me, our pitcher.
A player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Miami Marlins. Two postseason hopefuls in the National League go head-to-head in a potential wild card preview. Next. Luis Trujillo, the Puerto Rican southpaw, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Now batting, Elvis Aguero. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Count is 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Yan is there and he makes the catch for the out. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Straight up!
Popped him up.
Straight up!
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. In now, Murray Lima. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here's the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
And we got 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. And Tuna waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in, Sam Day, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
At the plate, Carlos Rodriguez.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the first baseman, Carlos Rodriguez.
Here's a look over to first. And late reactions, and they got him. Up next from Miami, Josh Naylor. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. 1-2 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Josh Naylor becomes the first out here in the bottom of the 2nd.
Batting 5th, the third baseman.
Standing in now, Hudson Potts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 8 home runs and the RBI count at 35. A ball and a strike. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready now for the Marlins. Dylan Carlson. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today.
2 down.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
To first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the third now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Henry Campos.
Henry Campos.
First pitch on its way, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Nope,
and low, it's a ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So striding in, Jacob King. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jacob King.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game, and he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So now to the plate, Luis Trujillo, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
No, that's
and he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Rolled slowly to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still down 3-0. Now at the plate, Elvis Aguero comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Elvis Aguero.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Jazz Chisholm is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Go right now, fellas.
All even now, 2-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Line drive to center field. Hanna has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Murray Lima. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. In his career, Lima is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure. And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Aguero leads off second with one gone in the inning. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Santos is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Come on, guys.
And he falls behind 0-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. One left for Miami. They trail in this one 3-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sam Day. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Campos is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in, Hudson Potts. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Into the box now, Dylan Carlson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Fouled off. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Henry Campos. Fouled away. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
All right, come on now.
The 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. A swing and a ground ball to third. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Stepping in now, Jacob King, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. 0-2, here it is. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
He has to be greedy working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Marlins leave one. They trail it here 3-0. So here now is the pitcher, Anthony Brantley. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Anthony Brantley becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
The batter number 14, second baseman, Elvis Aguero.
In now, Elvis Aguero, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Count remains 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Into the box now, Jazz Chisholm. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Still down 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sam Day. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Murray Lima, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really
drives it out to deep right center field. And that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Marlins strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Something was like, don't throw that slider. But I tried to fit it in there, and clearly that didn't work. Damn it.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Buccos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sam Day earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Estevan Villanueva earns the save out of the bullpen, his 39th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.
Next we're at home against Chicago, which is definitely good. Should still be close to my contract. And we are 72 and 58. We got the Brewers right behind us, man. Milwaukee right behind us. But like I said, if we can, but we're not gonna get the best record because the Dodgers are 81 and 51, and I don't see us topping that unless they start losing some games, which I don't see them guys doing. Once again, man, like I said, chat, I appreciate everybody that's in the stream. Appreciate you guys, chat.
Welcome back. I'm Matt Vasgersian here on the MLB pregame show. As we draw closer to the first pitch in this series opener, let's have a look at our Topps player spotlight. Sam Day is, of course, the defending NL Cy Young Award winner. A nice piece of hardware to put on the shelf, I would imagine.
You know, the word is out on this guy, D-Roll. He pretty much carved through the National League last year. I get it. It's a little bit easier to pitch with that pitcher spot in the ninth hole, but this guy's stuff is elite. He's a Cy Young Award candidate in either league.
Yeah, he's building on a reputation of dominance, and I want to see if he gets off on the right foot today, because, you know, when this guy shows up, you're getting every offensive lineup's A game.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show. Sam Day gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub 2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Stepping in, Tim Hahn. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The third baseman, number 10.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Tim Hahn is retired to kick off the inning. Standing in now, Bobby Witt Jr. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Dave, a native Pennsylvanian, he was a 16th round selection during the 2020 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
2 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. William Fedor is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. White Sox leave 1. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Digging in the switch hitter, Keibert Ruiz. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, J.J.
So now to the plate, J.J. Bleday as he grounds one briskly to short. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Into the box, Johnny Marks. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home.
2-1.
Hey, we got 2 down.
2-2.
2-2 to count.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Sam Date, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope the opposition knows what it's got coming to them today. Game 1 of their road trip right now, 6-2 on their homestand. They're on fire their last 8 games and playing with a ton of confidence.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. 3 runs already home here. Hit on the ground out to short, reined in. And there are 2 away now. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Eddie Takatsu.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now in the box, Derek Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And it's fouled away. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Hey, 2-8.
At the plate, Tim Hahn, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Ready now, Riley Green, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Now batting.
Into the box, William Fedor, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. First pitch on its way, fouled away. Now the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in, Sam Day. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Sam Day.
They square one up. One time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Reined in. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, J.J. Bleday. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball in.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line drive, base hit to right.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
And he fouls this one off. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Now batter.
To the plate now, Eddie Takatsu. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Now batter.
Tim Hahn is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Bleday on third. Takatsu at second. Cruz is over at first with 1 away. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run is in as well as they're on the board in a big way. It's 4-2 now.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2-RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs.
High and deep to straightaway right. Aikens back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on. So stepping in, William Fedor. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Here's a shot to left field and deep and gone. An absolute bomb. And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
J.J. Bleday is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1, here it comes. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
So he sets him down swinging. J.J. Bleday goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Got him reaching there, strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a one-run ball game. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Pirates 4 and the White Sox 3. Jeremy Kluka is on to pitch from the bullpen.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Pittsburgh took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Sam Day records the victory, his 13th of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Estevan Villanueva records the save, his 42nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
I ain't gonna lie, Chad, at the end, man, we start giving up way too many home runs, man. Way too many. But like I said, it came in, a relief pitcher. Made the day thing, because, I mean, we just gave up home runs. But we still played good that game. And then after that, after we gave up those home runs, we kind of locked in. So, yeah. They want to wrap it up there, though, chat. Like I said, I appreciate everybody take the time to watch all the streams. As always, man, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, chat. Guess I'll see y'all boys tomorrow or probably later on tonight. Other than that, yeah, man. For the rest of y'all day, chat. Take care. Don't forget, man, there's a lot of other videos on the channel if you guys are interested, chat. Like I said, man, enjoy the